And here we go. Welcome to another video of the Carnal Conservative. We're here to talk about all forms of toxic stupidity. First on the list has been making its rounds on Facebook, toxic positivity. No, I'm not joking. Toxic positivity, apparently, is the feeling of acting happy or cheerful when you're really not. It's that fake kind of happiness people say to you, like, just cheer up, or it'll get better, don't worry, when something really bad happened to you. Now, this was actually in response to to a movement online called hashtag Give Thanks in honor of the Thanksgiving season. And it was an entire week of this hashtag going around, and people got offended that people were finding reasons in their lives to be thankful. And they called it toxic positivity. This is not only bullshit, it's dumb. This is not a thing. And if you think it's a thing, you suffer, my friend, from toxic stupidity. Next on the list. Next on the list is one of my favorites. Toxic masculinity. The concept that toxic masculinity is used in academic and media discussions of masculinity to refer to certain cultural norms. Yeah, certain cultural norms in which, men open doors for ladies. The toxic relationship in which a man, goes to work, takes care of his family, wears the pants in the relationship, can do an oil change, fix a tire, and mows his goddamn lawn. Once again, if you think this is toxic, you suffer, once again, from toxic stupidity. Next, toxic fitness culture. Now, this is where it gets really bizarre. The belief that fit has a look. Guys, carnal is not exactly what you would call fit. In fact, I'm a thick boy. I'm a very, very thick boy. Nonetheless, and notwithstanding, even I understand that being fit is a good thing. One should seek to be aesthetically pleasing. And let's just continue with this. Personal trainers unwilling or unable to modify exercises that support your unique body. Let's scroll down. What is toxic fitness culture decolonizing fitness? You read that right. Two toxic little words put forward as a search function that serendipitously wheedle into our subconscious. My God, the dark side of Instagram fitness culture. The toxic gym culture is all around you. Trainers have to take time to examine their own behavior and figure out how they can make fitness culture. Go ahead and fill in the blank. I'm not opening the link. Huffington Post, how to tell if your relationship with exercise is actually toxic. My God, these people exist. Once again, if you actually think any of these things are real, you're a victim of toxic stupidity. But continuing on. Now, this here is by far the one I take issue with the most. Family privilege. For those of you who are unsure as to what exactly this is referring to, it is, of course, referring to the fact that if you grew up in a family, that you are privileged. Having grown up in a family with, a mother and a father and someone who cares for you. What is family privilege? Talking about privilege should be uncomfortable. But it's rewarding. No, it isn't. The power of the two-parent home is not a myth. No shit. Family privilege. Coined the term John Sieta, 2001, coined the term family privilege to describe the oft unnoticed benefits that stem from being the member of a stable family. Now, this has gone so bad that in other articles, they actually criticize people for checking their privilege of having the habit of reading to your child at night, reading them bedtime stories, that this is a form of privilege according to these asshats. It's not privilege, it's supposed to be normal. Nuclear family privilege, naming it and slaying it, unmarried equality. No, you cannot. Oh my gosh. These toxic stupidity at its finest, at its absolute finest. This is the kind of abstract, subjective thinking that would lead people to believe that they should be able to jump off a building and fly because it would be unjust for gravity to oppress them. Look, there can be no unmarried equality with the married because they are inherently unequal. If A is not B, then A is different from B. A is always A. That's how this shit works. That is how the world functions. And even most disturbingly, what is family privilege from, I shit you not, the United Church of God? God have mercy on, this is heresy. This is an abomination for a church to be lauding family privilege when they should be pushing for it as a norm. I mean, seriously, you have a duty to mold the world in the image of God. And here you are calling the union of Adam and Eve as privileged. What the hell is wrong with you? All of this absolute utter nonsense is toxic stupidity, and it needs to stop. As always, thank you for listening. Stay carnal and God bless.